Welcome, viewers, to this episode of Down with Daughtry, where we are continuing our spotlight on our interns here at Casega. I have Miss Troi Morris here. Welcome, Troi.
Hey,
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. So, before we jump into the meat of things, I'd like for you to tell our viewers a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, so my name is Troi Morris. I am a graduating senior, May 9th. Um, at Georgia Southern University, I major in human development and family sciences with the concentration in child development, and I also am minoring in psychology.
Well, that's pretty impressive.
hmm
So, you have a major and then a minor. That's awesome. I know that minor's going to help you out a great deal. So, you told us that. How did you hear about our intern program?
So okay, when I first came to school, when I first came to Georgia Southern in my major, we were told that we had to get an internship to graduate basically to graduate. And I one day was just doing research, not even my senior year or junior year. I was just looking up like CASA because my aunt is a CASA
Okay.
back at home. I don't know what county she's with, but she's the one back at home. So I looked to see if it was one here, and I saw that it was. So I went on the website and I tried to be a CASA volunteer, but at the time I wasn't old enough.
Okay.
So I sent in stuff, and it was like, no, you have to be 21 by the time or whatever. So fast forward to my internship research, I just thought about, oh, I could intern there. Like, let me look at CASA because I want to go into social work, and this was the closest thing that I could get to being in the social work realm.
Yeah.
So I went on the page and I saw that you guys offered internships. So then I just applied.
Well, I'm glad that you did. That
Yes.
it led you here, and that is so awesome that your aunt is a CASA. I think thank her for me, okay, please,
Yes.
because they're priceless. Advocating for children who experience foster care,
Right.
and they're volunteers.
Right.
So it definitely takes a person who is selfless and full of good stuff. So you said that you looked up our program yourselves. I think that's great that you were led here. And so you started interning here in January, so 4 months. So tell us a little bit about your experience.
So my experience has been, I feel as if it's been one of a kind. So I come every day, 9 to 5. So just seeing the whole everything, like seeing everybody's role and not just, I guess watching. I get to watch and kind of insert myself there. Like instead of just following after, oh, what are you doing? Oh, that's cool. I actually got the experience to do hands-on things, so that was fun. And just being around everyone. Everyone's so nice. So with my internship, the class, I always had to do journals, and in every journal I always emphasize how nice and sweet everyone is and how helpful you guys are. So it's been really nice.
That's good. Well, we're just reciprocating what you put in because you definitely are very nice and resourceful and helpful. And so we have really enjoyed you.
Thank
You've been a
you.
great asset. You're so welcome.
Thank you.
So, and with the internship, you have a project that you have to complete in order to pass the internship class.
Right.
So, can you tell us a little bit about that? Because I enjoyed the part that I played. Just to tell you guys a little bit before she jumps in, Troi did a podcast titled A School with Troi. And so most of our viewers may not know what ACEs are. So can you just give us a quick lesson on that?
Well, looks like roles have reversed, huh?
That's right.
So yeah, I'll talk about my project and then I'll talk about what ACEs are. So my project was A School with Troi. So I just talked about how ACEs, that stands for Adverse Childhood Experiences, how those could affect a child's adulthood. Yeah, so I did a hefty amount of research about what child well what childhood trauma is, and ACEs, how they affect the adulthood and parenting, and I also did about parental resilience and how CASA can help. So I focused my project more on the prevent child abuse side of things. Yeah. So about ACEs, it was a study from two doctors that, well, one of the doctors were working with obese patients trying to help them lose weight, and he noticed that a lot of his patients, actually not even a few, but a lot of his patients that were obese had these childhood experiences that were, adverse, and he came to the conclusion, did his research and stuff like that, but he came to the conclusion that those patients, is likely that if you've had those adverse experiences during your childhood, that it'll negatively impact your adulthood. So in their case, it was more of they were obese because they were shielding themselves from unwanted sexual attention. So during their childhood, they could have been abused sexually or anything like that. And they were also, main thing, they were just shielding themselves from unwanted attention, basically. Just using that as their shield to what's going on now.
And I think that was a very pivotal study that they did, because it really shined the light on how trauma not only affects our physical health but our mental health. It literally changes brain chemistry to our fight-flight response. So there just gives us a lot of opportunity to help our families, help ourselves heal from those traumatic experiences. So we're very grateful for that project, because, you're tasked with leaving something for the organization that we can use. And I know that we will be able to use that in training our volunteers, and as well as information for our viewers. So once you send us the link, we're definitely going to upload that on our YouTube page. So Troi's work will be out there. And remember, it's called ACE School with Troi.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. We are very grateful for that project. And I hope that a lot of people will be able to pull from that and start their journey, if it's something that they figured that resonated with them.
Right. So. Definitely parents is really geared for parents or just anyone that wants to know more about the topic, but for parents to understand that, they really do play a huge role in child development, just because, you're a child's soul person. So if you're really not resilient or anything like that, then your child won't learn unless they have that one stable, adult in their life to teach them that.
That's right. And oftentimes that's exactly right. That is why children end up in foster care, because the parents' resilience is low. But that is what makes CASA such a valuable organization as well, because as you just mentioned, just having one consistent positive adult in a child's life can help lessen the effects of those traumatic experiences. So, our CASAs are definitely that person a lot of times for the children in foster care. But again, if they're not in foster care, it could be a coach or a teacher or a church member. So
just somebody consistent for sure, because consistency is key.
It is. It is. So I look forward to hearing it. I haven't heard the full thing since you have edited and turned it in. So hopefully we'll get to see it soon. So as you were telling us a little bit about yourself, you mentioned that you wanted to go into social work. So tell the viewers about your future plans after you graduate on May 9th.
So after I graduate, I will be attending Clark Atlanta University for the Masters of Social Work program. Yep. And after that, hopefully, well, not hopefully, but I want to become either a school social worker or a healthcare social worker working on the children's side. or a licensed clinical social worker. Eventually go there.
That's right. I don't doubt that you'll be able to obtain those goals, and I know that you'll make a difference in a lot of families' lives.
Thank you.
You are so welcome. And so I must tell the viewers too, I have to tell them, because Troi was here when she applied to grad school, and so we were with her through that process, and when she got the acceptance, we had to celebrate, that was...
Yeah, right when I saw congratulations or welcome, I don't even know what it said.
I'm sure.
But I remember seeing like, congratulations. Let's just go with congratulations. You've been accepted. I got up and ran in the office. I got up and ran in Julie's office or Kristen's office. It was Kristen's office, and Julie was standing at the door. I ran with a big smile, and Julie looked at me like, "What is wrong with this girl?" And I said, "I got in. I got in the Clark." And it was just such a great moment.
Yeah,
I almost cried in here.
Well, yes. I'm sure, because that's just a great accomplishment, and it's just moving you one step closer to your goal.
Yes.
Absolutely. Well, we're definitely going to miss your presence. As you said, you were here Monday through Friday, 8 hours a day. Well, 7, because you took your lunch. But sometimes she took it with us. But we're going to definitely miss you, and we wish you well.
Thank you.
Definitely. So as we wrap it up, I'm just going to ask you 3 fun facts about Troi.
Okay.
So first, what's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie is Mean Girls.
Okay.
I love that movie. On Tuesdays we wear pink. I mean, on Wednesdays. Oh my God. Is that even my favorite movie for real?
It is. It's got a little, it's fine. It's a good one though. It's a good one. So can you sing?
No.
Oh, I thought I was going to get you to
sample
a song for us.
I cannot sing. I was in elementary school. I was in chorus, but everybody was in chorus in elementary school. Like, we just joined to go on the end of year trip. So,
right.
No, I cannot sing. No.
Well, I can't either. Everybody knows on my end. I wish I could, but next lifetime maybe. So last one. What's your favorite type of food?
Barbecue food. My favorite food is barbecue food. Dolans, like Jimmy's. Ribs, baked beans, macaroni and cheese will take me so far. Potato salad, even a lot of people don't like potato salad. Coleslaw, a lot of people don't like that. That is my favorite. My favorite time of the year is really spring barbecue time. Like, the grilled chicken on the grill. Whew, I'm hungry now. I'm hungry now.
I can tell.
Yes. Yes.
Well, I'm sure that we'll know where maybe to go on your last day or celebrate your graduation, right?
We might. I don't know. I don't know yet.
We'll see, right?
Mm-hmm.
But again, congratulations on graduating, becoming a GSU alumni. We joined the club.
Go Eagles.
Yes, right. The real GSU.
The real GSU. Southern never state. Never, ever, ever, ever state. Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much for a wonderful interview. And again, we wish you well. Let us know if we can help you in any way. And for our viewers, we want you to be aware and save the date for June 1st, which is our Pool for Kids event that's going to be held in Garfield, Georgia. And we'll put more details up about the event on social media and on our website. We thank you for tuning in.
Wait.
What, Troi?
I just want to say thank everyone, from the board to staff to even the family that have helped me during my journey here. I really appreciated every single last thing. Everyone, like I said before, is so nice. And I really, a lot of people in here think that I am just so closed off. But I really love everybody here. I love everybody here. And I just want to say thank you for everything.
Well, you're so welcome. And we love you too, Troi.
Thank you.
All righty.